Hello, welcome to your weather for the week ahead from the Met Office. This working week will end very differently to how it began. Many places on Monday morning started off with a frost. By the time we get to Friday evening, we'll be chasing the leaves around, getting blown off the trees, and it also looks an awful lot wetter. Yes, some big changes this week. Most of the week will be on the cold side. Slowly it will be turning a bit milder, but it will more significantly be turning a lot wetter and a lot windier. By the end of the week, we'll be looking out to the Atlantic. That's where our weather systems will be coming from, low pressure systems and also down to the south. More on that in a moment. But for the time being, we're looking actually to the southeast. This is a storm system named Adrien by the French Met Service for giving some very wet and windy weather across parts of France, particularly through Corsica. But it is also moving up towards the UK, and it will bring a pretty bleak day across the east on Tuesday. Wet and windy weather for Kent, extending into East Anglia and drifting up the eastern side of England. It's feeling pretty bleak on the east coast, with a strong wind and outbreaks of rain. Elsewhere, well, we may start with a touch of frost, but for many, it'll be dry and bright, just one or two showers, particularly in Northern Ireland. Temperatures still below average, still feeling cold. We might reach double digits in the south, but it will feel, well, significantly colder on the east coast with that wet and windy weather. Now, that area of low pressure, that storm system, continues to track away to the north, and then things get a bit messy through the middle of the week. There's weather fronts pushing in from the northwest, but also still pushing in towards the southeast as well. So there will be some rain around on Wednesday, initially across the northwest with some showers, a few showers maybe for parts of Wales. But in the east, most of Wednesday will be a big improvement on Tuesday. It'll be a lot brighter, the winds will be lighter, and it will feel a bit warmer. Temperatures more widely getting into double figures. We could reach the teens across parts of the south. So it is getting just a little bit milder. Now, I'm just going to run through Wednesday into the evening because, of course, Wednesday is Halloween. So if you're out trick-or-treating, just be prepared for some showery rain in the west. We could see some more wet weather pushing up across East Anglia and the southeast. But the central slice of the UK again, staying fine probably through Wednesday evening. But these areas of rain are merging together and will bring quite a soggy scene during the course of Thursday. Gradually, it looks like western areas will turn a little drier and a little brighter. But for some, in the east especially, more rain through the course of Thursday. Still some uncertainty about the timing of that rain. And by Thursday, again, temperatures more widely creeping up to double figures. So it is slowly getting a little bit milder. Thursday night, though, could be a little bit chilly because as the weather fronts clear away, there's a brief little ridge of high pressure. But then we really do start to look out into the Atlantic because this is potentially going to really change things through Friday and into the weekend. Quite a vicious looking area of low pressure. The isobars really squeezing together. That tells us it's going to get windy and also bringing in quite a bit of rain. Now, it has to be said, there's a fair bit of uncertainty about how this low pressure system develops. There is a hurricane out in the Atlantic, and that could influence the way that this system develops and intensifies. When that happens, there's always going to be a bit more uncertainty. So stay tuned to the forecast. But at the moment, Friday morning starts cold with a touch of frost, but generally dry. And then here comes the rain, spreading into many areas by the time we get to Friday afternoon. Now, there's uncertainty about how much rain we get and how windy it becomes, but it does look as if that system will be bringing milder air, so temperatures will more widely be up to the teens across the south and more widely double figures further north. So it will turn a bit milder, but it's going to be more significant, I think, the wind and the rain impacts from that system as it arrives. And it may well last into the start of the weekend before things perhaps turn a bit colder through the second half of the weekend. Plenty going on then, particularly at the back end of this week. So stay tuned to the forecast, as I said, and keep up to date yourself by visiting the Met Office website, downloading our app, or following us on social media.